Today I have a challenge for you. It's called the 22-day push-up challenge. This is honor of Memorial Day from yesterday. I hope you join me on this challenge and that you stay tuned for all the details.
Cowboy.
Welcome to a daily dose of greatness quest with your host Trevor Crane, my daddy. He is going to help you take your life and business to the next level.
Here I come to save the day.
Trevor Crane here, 11-time #1 best-selling author and the founder of Epic Author Publishing, coming to you live every day so you can plug in every day to build your ideal business so you can live your ideal life.
If my daddy can do it, then anybody can do it because he's a weirdo.
You're supposed to make me sound cool. All right, welcome back. I first did this a couple of years ago, and a buddy of mine named Steve Napolitan actually challenged me to do 22 push-ups a day for 22 days and extend a call out to people on social media. So I did these as live videos, and for 22 days in a row, I did 22 push-ups a day, and then I did exactly that. And I shared this as a video on Facebook, and my challenge for you is to take that challenge on today. Now, why would you do this? So apparently, and this was unbeknownst to me, I didn't really know about it, there are veterans that are actually suicidal who commit suicide to the tune of 22 a day on average every day of the year. Now, maybe that number has changed over the years. I'm not real sure. But apparently this came about from, I think it started back in 2014 or in 2016, and it was on the back of a challenge that was, I don't know if you guys remember this, but the Ice Bucket Challenge. And they did a little bit of research about this, that the 22-day push-up challenge backpacked on the back of that 22-day Ice Bucket Challenge. But at any rate, the whole thing here is it's to raise awareness for veteran suicide and to try to stop that. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link that if you'd like to be part of the fundraising effort for this, you can join it as well. But in 2016, this became kind of a popular thing. The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, actually started, doing the push-ups and then making call-outs to like Chris Pratt and Kevin Hart and a whole bunch of other people to do the same thing. So my challenge to you is to take this on. I'm actually going to start this journey today, and then I'm going to be calling out someone every day. So today's call out is for Kat Sakur, who is in my mastermind program. She's actually one of our epic authors who's going to be publishing a new book. I can't wait for that to come out, and I will promote that on my website and on my podcast when it comes out. But all you got to do is basically do 22 push-ups a day, share it on social media. Now, I will share with you that my wife did this with me a year or two ago, and her chest got too sore, and she almost injured herself. So she started doing squats. So she had this event where she must have had 20, 30 women at this event, and instead of doing the 22-day push-up challenge, they were doing squats every day. So that was hilarious, just hilarious to watch a whole bunch of girls bouncing up and down. But my challenge for you is to take this on, and I want to talk to you just a little bit today also about suicide, because this is a subject that hits very close to home. In fact, in a little bit here, I'm going to share with you an invitation to help you write your book and tell your story, because I believe your message matters. And a client of mine and a friend of mine committed suicide earlier this year, and it freaked me out. And I've had people who are close to me who have committed suicide different times in my life, and it always freaks me out because I don't believe that suicide takes away the pain. I think that it just gives it away to somebody else. In fact, there's a quote about that I think is unknown. I don't know who the hell came up with it, but suicide doesn't take away the pain. It gives it to someone else, is the quote. And that's the quote of the day, by the way. My challenge to you is also, if you know someone who is suffering, or if you are having any challenges or suffering, to reach out and get help. We all need help at different times. And I just wish that my friend who committed suicide would have asked me and helped me and asked me for help. And I'm here for you. My whole team is here for you. So if you or someone you know is having any kind of challenge, please just reach out and ask for a helping hand. We all need it. And there's so much more that's special in this world. I've had times when I was in my 20s, I was traveling abroad, and I never felt more or less alone in my life than when I was alone traveling by myself, like around the world. I took a backpack and I bought a one-way ticket from Phoenix, Arizona to Paris, and when I was in my 20s, and I just traveled. I was there for over a year. I then extended the travel beyond that, and I studied scuba diving, and I became a water sports instructor or scuba instructor, and did a whole bunch of things in the tourism for a long time because I didn't want the journey to end. But when I was in my 20s, I heard that my uncle was potentially suicidal. He'd broken up with his wife, and he was on medication and antidepressants. And I have been surprised to find that there are so many highs and lows, that some of the people that you would have never assumed would get depressed or upset do get depressed and upset, and you're not alone. You should ask for help and seek help. And I think that one of the reasons when I was in my 20s and I was so happy is that every day I went out to go ahead and seek new adventure. In fact, the company that I started after I finished my travels was called Adventure Guides. And I thought, when you're always seeking to a new adventure, or now my adventure is to try to help and serve people every day in their business and in their life, that you don't have time to focus on all that crap. And I've had the crap happen. You guys probably know my stories of failure and bankruptcy and losing things, and I get it. But when you're down in the dumps, you need to seek some help. And so today I extend that help to you, and very specifically I want to do that in the context of helping you write your book and tell your story, because I believe that your story matters and your message matters, and that there's someone out there who needs your help, and it's your responsibility to find a way to connect with them and to tell your story in such a way that makes a difference and changes their life. So let me play this for you real quickly. I'm taking this as an audio from a video I made just recently about inviting you to the training. So hold on here one second. But I need just 2 minutes of your time, because I need you to sign up for this training beneath here. And I know that it's really important to you because your time is running out. There are people in the world that are counting on you. And what's more important than you reading my story is that you get to share yours. Just recently, a friend of mine passed away. And he passed away in such a way where he took his own life. And he left behind a family and a wife that was counting on him. I just recently wrote a blog post about this, and it got real emotional about it. But I understand the challenges that he was going through. Maybe I don't exactly. But I do know that it took me a long time to share my story. See, he wanted to write his book. He thought it was important to his family, his clients. He wanted to do it because it would make a difference to his father. And now he's not here anymore. And see, my first book mentor actually didn't write his book until he was suffering with cancer, and he was watching his hair fall out every day, and he thought, what am I leaving behind? See, the strategies that I'm going to share with you beneath here are going to help you go from blank page to bestseller in 90 days or less. You know, in the United States, we have apparently 81% of people say they want to publish a book, but very few ever get it done. And I thought of a lot of different ways to go ahead and make this video to congratulate you on getting the bonuses, but I wanted to create a burning desire in you to want to share your story, so I want you to sign up for this training. See, I struggled to publish my first book for over 20 years. I grew up the son of a horseshoer. I struggled to just believe that I would ever accomplish anything phenomenal, you know, and now I've published a lot of books, and those books helped make a difference in people's lives. And I know that that's what you are here to do as well, is that there are people out there that need to hear your story, and it needs to be told in context that makes sense to them so that they can get it. And I want you to sign up for this training because it can help you take your idea or whatever it is that you want to share with the world and do so in the form of a book that you can publish, promote, and profit from. And as you can see, I've got a big poster here that talks about how you can make big money with your book, so it can make a difference to your family that you care about. You can make money with your book while you're writing it. You don't have to wait. These aren't things that happen one after the other, and it's not something that takes years to do. The program beneath here is going to show you how you can go from blank page to bestseller in 90 days or less and make big money at the same time. Hopefully, what matters to you most about this is that it helps you meet your mission. And there are people out there that need your help. And hopefully you're going to share that message with the world here really soon. And I can't wait to see you on this training. I'm going to be right back here in this room, and I'm going to share with you how you can make this happen. All right, see you on the training. All right, well, that's about all I have for you today, except for the daily question. And this is very relevant if you are out there and you are helping other people, if you like helping other people, if you are in business for yourself and you have some people out there that you can help. Then here's my question. How does it make you feel when someone you know you can help chooses not to work with you? My next question, and this is a tough one for you today, is how many people have chosen not to work with you? Has it been dozens or hundreds or thousands? I know for me, it's been thousands of people. And man, that freaks me out. It makes me crazy inside because that's thousands of people that I could have helped. And why is that such a big deal? Because I believe that I could have helped them, and yet somehow I failed. You heard me. I failed. I failed to find a way to help them make a decision to get my help, to do whatever it takes. So my final question for you then is, do you believe that you could have helped at least some of the people who said no to you? Because if so, then you have a responsibility. You have a responsibility to up your game, to figure out how to improve your game, your marketing, your ability to influence other people, to sell yourself and your products and your services, to sell and influence by giving your advice and your guidance and your love. And if you'd like my help, all you got to do is reach out and ask for it. I am here. My team is here. And we're here to help you. And hopefully you will sign up for my free training to help you write and publish your first book so that you can go out there and change people's lives. If you want to do that, you can go to epicauthor.com and you can sign up for the next free training. You can just reach out to me on social media and say you need some help, want some help. Download my app, reach out to us, and we'll find a way to go ahead and help you and serve you. Again, that's about all I have for you today. Make today magnificent, and I can't wait to speak to you soon and talk to you tomorrow on another daily dose of Greatness Quest. To get even more awesomeness, which means all my best stuff, download my app by texting Trevor to 36260. It will show up right on your cell phone. Just text message the word Trevor to 36260. Talk to you soon.